Ulbrich will make his training debut on Monday night in Week 6 versus the Bills. The New York Plains took a staggering action on Tuesday with the terminating of Robert Saleh. With Saleh out, protective organizer Jeff Ulbrich will be taking over until the end of the time as the group's interval mentor. Ulbrich probably won't be an easily recognized name, yet he's notable around the NFL, and he's a famous mentor in the Plains storage space. The following are 5 things to be familiar with Ulbrich as he prepares to act as a lead trainer. Interestingly, he has NFL playing experience. Ulbrich's time in the NFL began in 2000 after the 49ers made him a third-round pick in the NFL draft that year. The linebacker wound up spending his whole 10-year vocation in San Francisco. During his experience with the 49ers, he began in 75 of the 120 games that he played in. He got his most memorable NFL training position in 2010. Subsequent to resigning as player in 2009, Ulbrich found a new line of work as the Associate Unique Groups organizer in Seattle on Pete Carroll's most memorable training staff in 2010. Ulbrich wound up burning through 2 seasons in Seattle, 2010 to 11, preceding continuing on toward the school positions for 2 seasons with UCLA. Ulbrich has trained in a Super Bowl. After his time at UCLA, 2012 to 14, reached a conclusion, Ulbrich got back to the NFL in 2015 as the linebackers mentor for the Atlanta Hawks. Ulbrich was on the Hawks training staff in 2016 when the group came to Super Bowl 51. You presumably shouldn't make any 28-3 jokes around him. After 4 seasons as the linebackers mentor, he was elevated to colleague lead trainer in 2020, and he ultimately landed the position of guarded facilitator from break mentor Raheem Morris, following the middle of the season terminating of Dan Quinn. Ulbrich was on Saleh's underlying staff. Saleh was employed by the Plains in 2021, and one of his most memorable moves was to get Ulbrich as his cautious organizer. Through 5 weeks this season, the Plains have permitted the least yards per play in the NFL, and they've additionally given up the second least yards per game in the association. As per Sports Delineated, 49ers mentor Kyle Shanahan was keen on employing Ulbrich as his cautious facilitator to supplant DeMeco Ryans, yet the Plains said no. The way that Shanahan was intrigued obviously grabbed the eye of Plains proprietor Woody Johnson. He is an intense mentor who has the admiration of the mentors and players in this group. Johnson said of Ulbrich on Tuesday, "I trust he, alongside the mentors on this staff, can capitalize on our gifted group and achieve the objectives we laid out this offseason." Ulbrich will get an extreme test in his most memorable game. The Plains will play host to Josh Allen and the Bills on Monday night,